This is outrageous. This is horrible. Human life is sacred. Stop killing innocent people. This isn't a way to get your ideas across to the rest of the world. If your ideas are good enough, people will be convinced peacefully. If they are not paying attention to you, then work hard until you reach everyone. If your ideas suck, they won't appeal to anyone. If they did, then you are doing something that is bad, but still no harm or violence results from it. If your ideas are good but cannot be spread among the majority of people, don't resort to violence to make them get to everybody's head. This will make the good ideas bad because they cannot be adopted without violence. As long as people will not adhere to your ideology except if you apply violence upon them, then your ideology is a bad one, even if it will become good or acceptable ideas when violence becomes removed from them. If your ideas are bad, then don't spread them, and if it is your right to spread bad ideas, while you know they are really harmful or bad ideas, do not help spread those ideas through violence. Please, if you believe your cause is just, stop trying to force people into becoming convinced of your views, stances, theories, or ideology through any violent means. If your cause or ideology is worth accepting, or is worth being held by anyone, violence is an unacceptable means of spreading them and getting them across to the largest number of people. Be patient, and instead resort to peaceful conversation. This is the only way you will not become a horrible criminal or mass murderer because of wanting the greater good for everybody. That said, something should be done about what is happening. 2 mass shootings are horrible enough to get us to act and change something that would make this not possible in the future. Please value life, and do not defend principles regardless of the current practical situation. If our current gun control laws aren't enough to stop incidents like this from occurring, then we should change them or modify them, until such incidents become impossible or almost impossible to occur ever again in the future. Gun ownership might be one of our rights as free people, but desperate times call for desperate measures, and our own principles cannot become the reason for our defeat or doom. You cannot break what is flexible. The value of life surpasses the right to exercise your freedom in owning guns at a time when such incidents happen easily, and we should be flexible enough to adapt to current situations and special circumstances without giving up on the principles that we believe in. This might be even temporary, and is done only because of the current harm from letting everybody exercise his rights to bear arms at such dangerous times in history. We are not giving up on our freedom, and it is possible to learn how to do something that is inconsistent with your identity. The principle will not change in our minds. Only when and where we will apply and practice these principles and concepts will change or be modified to adapt to the current situation and the dangerous or exceptional circumstances that we are all going through at the moment.